Hello, Stuart.
Good morning.
So we're here today to talk about the funding and investment issues that come up around DPC. But before we delve into that, can you tell us a bit about you and your experience in the water sector?
Of course, my name is Stuart McMillan. I'm a partner in our project finance team based in the Edinburgh office, and I also head up our infrastructure sector group. So I've worked across a number of UK PPPs since 2001 for sponsors, funders and public authorities. So I've seen a lot of how project finance as a model has developed, and I'm quite excited by DPC because I think this is going to be the latest iteration of something that will hopefully allow us to attract investment into UK water.
Oh, good news for our conversation today then. So if we are thinking about the challenges that some of the initial 3 PR19 projects have faced, but strip it back just to thinking about considerations to investment and funding, do we think that DPC, and from your positivity, I'm guessing that's a yes, but do we think that DPC is an investable proposition?
I think there's a lot to really be positive about. I mean, obviously there's always challenges with a new asset class, but it's a real statement of intent here that there's 50 billion worth of investment over 30 projects. It's a really strong regulatory environment that people can see a visible cash flow as well from customers to actually pay for these assets. So there's lots there that people are going to be attracted with, but as well as that, there's lots that people will have familiarity around as well. So for example, payment mechanisms are going to be based where possible and where appropriate on what's been done before in things like MIM, OFTOs, things like that. The termination provisions on these contracts are going to be similar as well. So this is not going to be entirely new, it's going to be familiar, and that's quite important when you're looking to get a class of investors and funders to actually look into this asset class.
Okay, so you've talked about how we're drawing certain principles from previous contracts that we've looked at and that we have experience of. What lessons can we learn from and draw on from our experiences across those different types of projects that we can apply to DPC?
I think there's 2 main lessons to learn, and they're both quite generic. One is partnership and actually working together, particularly at the outset of a model that's new to the market, to actually work together to learn lessons, to almost sort of sit aside and work out what works and how people can work best together. And the other thing is consistency, that once we have that, to really be consistent about it and to shout about it and be proud of what's been achieved in actually introducing that model.
Okay, so I guess in summary, a positive outlook in terms of opportunities for funders and investors in this space, and lots to learn from our previous experience on analogous types of projects and funding models.
Absolutely, I think there's a lot to look forward to.